I have a very simple question for you. Does money is more valuable or time? I know different people have different opinions and I respect all of them, but in answer, there would be a logic. Let's do some calculations. Consider a person who earns $30 million. Think about how much value $30 million holds in your eyes. Everyone would want to become someone who earns this much, but this $30 million is the earnings over 15 years. This means the annual income is $2 million, and monthly it's about $16,000. Now tell me, who wouldn't want to become like this? It's possible that some people still exist, but the majority would have backed off after seeing the time it takes to earn this. Now, let's take another scenario. Consider someone earning $25 million. Inflation is rising so much that their hourly earnings are $250, and for someone working 10 hours a day, their daily earnings become $5 million, and their annual income is $18 million. Now tell me, who wouldn't want to become like this? To become like this must have become a dream for you. See, I haven't teased the value of money here. I've just changed the time frame, and due to this change, both results came out to be astonishing for you. But now it's clear that the game is all about time. Earning $0.5 million in 10 years can be very easy for you. But what if this time is just 1 year, or even less, like 6 months, 1 month, or even 1 day? Will you be able to earn? Earning $0.5 million in a day is the same amount, but as time decreases, the difficulty increases. The upper-class people understand this very well. They know that if they have a task that takes 10 days, instead of doing it themselves, they will give it to 10 other people who are experts in that work, so that the work that takes 10 days for them will be completed by those 10 people in just 1 day. And the meaning of work completing quickly is that money comes into your hands quickly. It might be very difficult for you to earn $0.5 million in a day right now. It's also known that there are people who don't earn just $0.5 million in a day, but even $10 million. So, this was the first rule of this money game. Focus more on saving time than earning money. It's just a matter of figuring out that if you work hard alone, you will become rich. It might be that by working alone, you earn more money, but then you will also spend more time. So, instead of doing everything yourself, take others along so that your time is less and you can earn more money. Now, you will come to know about many more rules of this game that will open your eyes. You can agree that if you understand all these money rules, your perspective of looking at money will completely change. And after this, you will not just move towards earning money, but towards increasing money. Stick to the video and get ready. Don't let anyone delay your money. One very famous saying is that you should not tell anyone outside about your girlfriend or your income, because if they come to know about it, it is certain that both these things will spoil your relationship. But we, the middle-class people, get even a small achievement and we start bragging about it. I remember when I couldn't gather the courage to say my music, but in this process, I got stuck with my money. Some relationships also got ruined because they felt that I did not help others like others do on time. If I asked for my own money from someone, I started to be considered bad. That is, a person who does not understand someone's compulsion behind my back started to think bad about me. And all these things started happening just because I told some people about my financial status. I regretted it a lot later, but I learned from this mistake and never repeated it. Not just me, but many of you must also be such people who wish to tell others about their achievements, so that others can know how much you are growing in life. But believe me, this could be the biggest wrong decision of your life. It's something like that by telling your achievements, you indirectly give others an option. They might indirectly give the feeling that you will be very useful to them now, but you hope that in the future the tables turn. So the next rule says that you should never let anyone know your exact financial status. Keep acting normal like everyone else, and if someone asks about work, just say, everything is going fine. It is said that a person who is growing also increases problems along with income. So don't give others the opportunity to become the reason for your financial problems. Money is a lifelong game. Passive income is a big myth, and I have mentioned this in many of my videos. The definition of passive income in our minds is that once we have established a passive income source, we don't need to do any work, but the reality is different. Those who are at the top level are the ones running multiple companies. They can live comfortably without doing any work because they have so much money that even if they spend it all their entire lives, it won't end. But still, they work 10 hours in their companies because it's human nature that we cannot be happy for long in one situation. If your income is $50,000 today, and now if you are thinking that just earning $0.5 million will set your life, then believe me, after reaching $0.5 million, you will turn away from your own words. At that time, you will think that just earning $1.5 or $2 million will be fun, and it is not wrong to think like this from anywhere, but you have to keep working for it. If you leave investing, then your financial status will keep increasing many times. It is not possible to increase it passively. So the next rule of the money game says that money is a long-term game. If you understand money as a short-term game, then you are making a big mistake. It is a long-term game, and to earn more, it is very important for you to be active. Yes, sometimes you will have to give less time somewhere, and sometimes you will have to give more, but you will have to give it. Growth of trees in childhood. Whenever we demand something from our parents, many times we used to hear in return that we do not have money to grow trees. Now we know that this is true, but just think for a minute that if money does not grow on trees, then why are there different branches of all banks? Branches mean branches. Well, this was a joke, but indirectly you can say that money does grow on trees, and the name of this financial tree is an asset. Just as we have to take great care of a tree to grow it, we have to give it water on time, plant it, arrange sunlight for it, protect it from insects, then go somewhere, and it becomes worth that we can get fruits and vegetables from it. Similarly, to create assets, you first have to take knowledge. You do not have to give your time, you have to invest money in it, you have to bear the failure that comes with it, then go somewhere that asset becomes a source of your income. And just like a real tree, the asset is also a thing that benefits you for a long time. This process is a little different. By understanding this process, the more trees you plant, the more financial sweetness you will get in life. As you get older, your expenses will grow, so be prepared for them. So I hope the information I have given you today will be very useful to you in the future, because there are some things related to money that change our perspective. So if you have also learned something new from here, then do like this video and also subscribe to the channel for such information.